Good morning. Good morning, lovies. I always do these videos when I wake up and I have my tea and I'm, crazy hair. Anyway, how are you? I have to say I feel better today. Writing that letter yesterday was very difficult, but I kind of poured my heart and soul into it, and so I could, feel it. And I feel like it's a little bit of closure for me. It helped me kind of accept it, a little bit more. So I'm feeling a little bit more like myself today. It's something that I will always treasure in my heart, and I might still need time to get through this, but I feel like I kind of turned a corner. So if there's anything you're having a difficult time with, I thought, my therapist suggested writing a letter to myself and to the, potential child. That it sounded really silly, but then I sat down yesterday on my lunch and I just wrote and I cried and I kept writing and I got everything out that I wanted to say, that I wanted to tell her, and how I felt, and all of it. And it I let myself feel all day, all week, almost 2 weeks now. But I feel like doing that has helped me have some closure. So I feel like I'm turned a corner just a little. So today I wanted to talk about another thing that I love to do, that I thought about. I had my so what I do, instead of I don't really look on social media maybe for like 5 minutes, just to find other inspirational people to follow, to see, but mostly I look at Pinterest because it's kind of like a visual, well, it is visual social media, but it's kind of like you can make your own little vision boards out of it. So what I like to do is have boards for abundance, and all the blessings from the universe, and how to love yourself, self-care stuff. And I go through it and I save these pins and these pictures and reminders, and I go through it almost every day, and I just save a few things, so that when I'm scrolling through all these things, all these positive things, it's not like I'm doom scrolling and wasting time and draining my energy, comparing and whatever. I don't do that anymore. So it's very uplifting if you think about it in a positive way. Think about, look up affirmations, look up abundance, look up gratitude, and see what pins you get and start saving them. And then you can always go back and look at them. And it's like a little, a little happy for you. So I feel like it kind of centers me, and it's part of my routine now. So instead of looking, endlessly and going down the rabbit hole of interwebs, it's a positive thing you can do. So I suggest you try it, and see, just for a few days, something that you love. My husband's getting into skateboarding, so he's saving things from that, and other things he's really enjoyed, and it's kind of changing his perspective. So it's kind of cool to see him kind of progressing as well, which makes me happy. So if you've ever done this, please comment and let me know how you're doing, what you're going through, because I like to connect and see, get more ideas of what I can help with, and what I can talk about, and what I can share with you. So just thank you for listening, and all the support, and help me get through this really rough patch that I just went through. I also wrote my cards last night. I wrote in my journal because I couldn't fall asleep, and just about everything that happened and what I did with the letters and all of that. And I want to go read it to you. I don't have it with me, so bear with me. I'm going to pause this for a second and go in my room and get my book. Hold on. All right, I'm back. So, I'm not going to read from the book. I'm going to read what I wrote down as like a summary of the cards, kind of just whatever stands out to me. I like to write in my journal, and then I like to read back. So last night, this is another part that kind of helped heal me, and kind of showed me that I'm still kind of on the right path. So I drew 3 cards last night. The 6 of Wands first, which I'll just go into each one. Restores harmony. Previous struggles are resolved. Well, they feel better this morning than they did last night. Using your talents for others makes moving into the future with ease and confidence. So I do feel a little bit easier getting into this morning. And the previous struggles are resolved. So I think it's just about accepting those things about yourself. And looking forward to the next thing, whatever that is in your life. So the next card I drew was the Star. Again, I feel like I drew these cards this week already. And when that happens close together, or sometimes I pull the same card twice in one reading, and sometimes if I'm lost, I just draw a bunch of cards and just listen to what the universe has to tell me, and just take it all in. So I drew the Star again. And it's hope, optimism, trust, and faith. A time of calm follows a time of upheaval. I feel like I'm in the calm now after all this upheaval last week. Star brings a sense of relief, a renewal sense of trust and faith in the universe, connection to something greater. We are on the right path, connecting to your deeper self. Trust that all will be well. So that's just a little warm fuzzy from the universe telling me that I still have hope. I'm still optimistic. I have trust in the universe and faith that everything will be fine. And once you really trust that good things are happening for you and you believe them, they'll start to happen for you. Okay, so the last card, Page of Wands, is to feed your passion and creativity. Try new things just for fun. I feel like I drew this card too. Exploring and seeking the path, making the most of opportunities that come your way. So it's kind of like a new dawn. I feel like it's kind of like a new start. I feel my heart beating. One thing I used to say to myself, well, I still do kind of, is I used to light a candle when I would do these tarot readings when I started, and I'd put my hand on my heart and tell myself, I am worthy of my strength, I am worthy of my love, I am worthy of my power, Samote be. So you have to start believing that you deserve the love that's there for you in this world. And start believing that you love, the love you receive is valid and genuine and there for you. You just have to be open to accept it. And once you break down those barriers and start to accept that you love yourself, all the love in the world will pour out to you. if you believe you deserve good things, if you believe that you love yourself, if you start believing the compliments, that people tell you, it starts to break open, I think of it as like a geode, if you break open that rock, then all those beautiful gems are right inside. You just couldn't see them because they were buried down there. But know that that light exists inside you. You just have to breathe and not be afraid to face yourself, face your battles, because it's the only way that you're going to heal. So breathe, know that you are worthy, know that I love you, and here's to a better day for both of us. So until next time, lovies.